And welcome to everybody that we have done with the modeling of this two-story building. So now we are at the stage to apply the loads. We already defined our load patterns. Now we need to assign the loads on different floors. The load will be depend on your floor finishing, the dead loads, which we called as superimposed dead loads on different floors. It is provided by codes and the building usage, the purpose of the building. And now we also apply the live loads. It also depends on the purpose of the buildings. So we already calculated the loads are depend on the finishing material, unit weight of the finishing material, and we will apply the floor loads in area, kilonewton per area or unit of force per unit area depend on your system. So at this stage we just select now at we are 4.7.4. I will attend my first floor and select this portion, and I will assign load from here, shell loads, uniform loads. Now we have already defined our loads in previous tutorial and previous session. We have covered that one previous class. Here we are the loads. So I am applying live load here, and my live load at first floor I have calculated this live load where my roof is accessible. So I will provide this load. I have calculated live load from the codes 3.83 unit. This one I am applying. There is no replace load available, just I apply. Okay, then I will go again and dead load, superimpose dead load. I apply the dead load. Already I have calculated total finishing 2.62. Then apply. No subject assignment, just previous selection. Apply. So we have done with the live load and dead load. Just click here and apply this arrow button and apply the same dead load. Already apply, replace existing on this floor. I need to just select this one here up to apply, and you have to apply your live load, which is 3.83. Apply. No selection, just go previous selection and apply. Now you have done the two loads of live loads and dead load. Finishing dead load already applied, just click here OK, and you can check by dropping this arrow to first floor and click here any. Here you can check your loads, type of load application is already done. So now you have to apply the live load. It depends on your which beam you have the block masonry. Actually we have block masonry, maybe you have brick masonry. The block masonry depend on the unit weight of block and height, so it will be running meter. So I will apply all the loads on base of this, load on base of the room size and where our block masonry is. already applicable. So we have first ground floor for the plinth beams. These are our plinth beams and first floor. I will make it, ground floor, and I will apply that one on the uh, first floor. So let's select these beams where our block masonry is going to be apply. While actual modeling, you need to apply the loads of you know apply the loads of live load, line loads. Actually these loads will be the wall loads. So while you are doing the modeling, you need to explore new features and new commands. So we will do one group command here. Definition of group. Okay, you can add groups. For this I add group 1 as name. I call is for my each of work. So I will call it wall load. Okay, just add okay, and you can select your wall loads by selecting these group level. So here is you have wall load, deselect and select this one. If you select this one, you are all the selected beams, because we are applying the load on the frame structure. So our frame are a beam here, so we did not apply load here, so we defined this one. So we will do the same for the first floor. So let me do the same for the first floor. Just you click here and go up, and here you can see that your floor is a very you know rushed with your floors loads. So I will just go here, I will off this. I don't want to show the joints, don't want to show the beam columns, I don't want to show the walls, but floors, openings, I just apply. Okay, so now I can select all these walls like this. Only your frame will be selected. Okay, so just deselect this one, and from here you can clear your selection, because your group 1 was already. Just select this, and my demand for the beam, apply load here, this one, come out and apply your load here, and my demand for the load up to and this frame, this edge. Then I have to apply load up to here and apply load up to here, and then I have to apply the load from this portion to here, and I have to apply up to here. Then I have to select this one, this line. So apply this one, this, okay, and then we have this selection. Same up to on this grade I have, and you can see on grade 6. Then we have grade say of grade 3. Then we have grade 2, and these are our selection. I will just assign to the groups. I want to show you to assign these objects to the group. So already we have group 2 a wall load. I will replace group no add to this group. I just add to this group, close. Now I want to select from the groups. Just go and select. Now you have selected your first floor and ground floor. So you can use this group like that. Now I want to apply the line load on this group because the selection is very easy. One by one selection is very difficult by applying the loads. Just I will go assign the loads and I have a frame load, distributed load, okay. From my calculation, this is my wall load, okay. Gravity load, replace existing if whether existing or you can running meter kilonewton per meter. So I have calculated. You want to calculate here calculator. You know 3.1 multiplied by 23. 3.1 multiplied by 23 kilonewton per cubic meter. 3 point height and the thickness is block thickness. I will keep it 200. 14.6. So there is some doors, windows. So I will keep is 14. It depends on your judgment, engineering judgment. So I will just keep is 14. Apply. Okay. Now after this application you can show your 3D also. Frame load, wall load. So you can observe from your loads on this 3D. So we have already applied the loads. Now we have done with the loads and let's do the load pattern for the seismic UBC 97. We want to modify. We already showed this one. So we have already done with that frame. That's okay. And let's check modification for the Y. So we have done it okay. Then just click OK. Now we are in the position to make the load definitions, load combinations. So we have default load combinations. So we will go with the default one. Concrete frame design. Just click OK. So we have come out with 14 load combination. That's good with us. So we just click OK. Now we need to show our uncheck items again. Check. Okay. So these are good with this window, but that's need to done for the same window. So just click set to the default. Okay. We have the option. So in this tutorial we learn how to apply the loads. So we come out and we finalize our load application. You can see here in this point we did not apply the loads for this portion. So let's check. And we also not apply the loads for this one. So we will apply these loads. So very in detail you need to check all your load applications. Not replace the one, add to the existing one. Okay, only your selection. So apply. Okay, but you can keep as replace existing because. So we have done with the loads, floor loads, live loads, dead loads, and the here we also not apply the loads same. Okay, so just I will assign. No need to just add to it because this is on my selection, on my current selection we don't have any other load. So replace if no problem, does not matter what you want to apply. Any option you can use here for this portion only after your selection. So we have done with the loads. So in next class we will learn about how to do the analysis and comparison of the you know dynamic analysis and static analysis. Dynamic analysis is early in the beginning of the tutorial. I already explained that dynamic analysis is need depend on your code and your provision and locality. Two or three factors are very necessary, like which zone you are locating and which code you are following. Then what type of building, shape of the building, and many other factors. If you are a structure engineer, so you are well aware about these applications. So thank you for today's class.